rejection is a part of your life if you are an actor. It's a very tough industry and it's a lot of hard work and there are no shortcuts to it. Yeah. That is true. Television gives you name, fame, money, safety, security, everything. Television is no less. And there are all these film actors who are now coming in television to promote their films.
Hi Jiya, welcome to ETimes TV. How are you doing?
I am doing great. How are you?
I am good, thank you. And Jiya, first of all, congratulations because Ved is doing extremely well at the box office. ऐसे time पे जहाँ पे फिल्में ज़्यादा नहीं चल रही है Bollywood की, Ved has managed to do quite well at the box office और हर दिन नए success के झंडे गाड़ते जा रहा है. How does it feel?
Obviously, it feels extremely overwhelming and I'm just very, very grateful that people are actually going to the theaters and it's a blockbuster. It's like in a situation where, people were actually, until and unless the movie is good, just Drishyam was good and people went for it. So now I just feel like people have become very choosy when it comes to theatrical releases. If the movie is really, really good, only and also with the mouth publicity, only then people are going for it. Otherwise, they are being very choosy and they are waiting for the film to come down on OTT platforms so that they can watch.
Yeah.
But
how does it feel? कि पहली film और इतना अच्छा success.
I can't describe my feelings into words right now because what I'm feeling is like, to be very honest, it's like finally that moment has come into my life, because I've been in this industry since 10 years now. And this journey has been good, bad, worse, amazing, everything. I've had my own share of ups and downs. And now, finally, this happened. The moment that I was waiting for. But still, like now, since I've waited for such a long time, I am again in that, dilemma or that stress, that what next?
Yeah.
Like how an actor's life is. And I'm back to that thing now. Okay, I got this feeling, but now until unless something really good comes out of it, till then I'm not going to be like, I won't be able to celebrate.
Yes, right. And your show Pisachini, उसका भी एक अपना रन रहा, अपनी किस्मत रही, लोगों ने पसंद किया, but वो भी खत्म होने वाला है. So shooting, I'm sure आप लोगों की खत्म हो चुकी है. Yeah, it's done. Yeah. So how was that?
It was always meant to be a 100 episodes series.
Yeah, but when you put in so much hard work, emotions, energies into a show, और फिर वो conclude होता है, एक family बन जाता है atmosphere set पे. So how was it working on Pisachini?
It was really nice. I actually I will always say this, that I got to learn a lot from the director Atif Khan. He was amazing, and like what I learned from him, I am going to carry that forward. As a performer, where it really matters a lot when you learn something like that, and you see that transformation on screen, and you see yourself grow as a performer. The way I looked, the way I performed in the later part, it was all because of the director, and I feel behind every actor's amazing performances, it's the director. And I am a director's actor, so whatever, if my director is happy, I am happy. So
yeah. And this was a different kind of show because ये supernatural drama था, lot of harness work, lot of visualization कि आप एक चीज को visualize कर रहे हो और आपके सामने वो है नहीं, सब क्रोमा पे बनेगा बाद में. वो कितना different रहा आपके लिए?
That was actually challenging. Like initially it was tough for me to like imagine like how it's going to be, because I had never even seen like how it's going to be,
Yeah.
So it was like you just have to imagine that there's going to be this giant Pishachini in front of you, like because she's transformed now into like she's going to have these 10 heads and this and that. I'm like, okay. So that was like it. It's also like very interesting for an actor to work on something like that. It just gives you that visualization which comes after reading books. So that is very interesting when you work on something like that. And when you actually see the product, when it's done, when you see that, oh wow, like this is what came out of your imagination. So yeah, feels nice.
Yeah. Now that you have done a lot of television shows and of different nature and genre, you moved to films. How was your transition, Jiya? Was it difficult to bag your first project?
Not at all. I mean, difficult as in like it just happened to me. I just got a call from Rohan Mapuskar, who is a casting director. He just asked me whether I would be interested in doing a Marathi film. I said I would love to hear the story and what it is. Told me it's with Ritesh Deshmukh. I was like, okay, but what's the story? So then I got the narration and everything. The story was actually very interesting, and that's how it happened. But there's no such thing as transformation or like the change or the switch. I feel like people should really stop giving these titles to actors, like television actors or like movie actors or like web actors. Actors are actors.
Actors are actors. Completely agree.
Yeah. We get like any actor, ask them, they would want to work in Bollywood.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of actors who also have to pay their bills.
Yeah.
And now I feel even if like it depends on an actor how they act. Even if I've done TV, but I've never overreacted to all these things, even when I was asked to.
Yeah.
I will still do it in my way. I'll do it so convincingly that it doesn't look like OTT.
Yeah, true.
So it depends on an actor as well. So I feel people should really stop tagging actors like television actors and this and that.
Yeah, but there are a lot of actors who now that they have done 2 or 3 films in Bollywood, they shy away from calling themselves or being slotted in television genre. Like हम काफी लोगों से बात करते रहते हैं during our journey and we get to know कि उन्होंने 1 या 2 फिल्में कर ली हैं, तो उनको अगर उनके नाम के आगे टेलीविजन या उनको अगर टेलीविजन में भी सेक्शन में अगर उन्हें डाल दिया गया, currently they are working in television, तो भी उन्हें वो एक होता है कि no I have done film, my last project was film, so associate with me that. तो वो तो कहीं ना कहीं एक्टर्स के दिमाग में भी है कि अब हमने फिल्में कर ली हैं, भले ही हम करंटली टेलीविजन शो करें, लेकिन यू हैव टू स्लॉट अस एज बॉलीवुड एक्टर्स, वी डोंट वांट टू बी कॉल्ड एज टेलीविजन एक्टर्स. सो हैव यू एवर कम अक्रॉस विद दिस फीलिंग? क्योंकि इंडस्ट्री में बहुत ज्यादा होता है. पहले तो बहुत बातें भी होती थी कि टेलीविजन एक्टर्स इतने एक्सपोज हो गए हैं कि हम आपको फिल्मों के लिए कास्ट नहीं कर सकते. ये बहुत सारे एक्टर्स ने ऑन रिकॉर्ड आके बोला है. हाउ वाज योर एक्सपीरियंस? क्योंकि अब 2 साल में चीजें इतनी बदली है इंडस्ट्री में, द वे OTT है सडनली बूम, कि अब कोई दायरा नहीं रहा क्या टेलीविजन एक्टर, क्या वेब एक्टर और क्या फिल्म एक्टर, हर कोई हर जगह काम कर रहा है.
Right, and that's how it always should have been. But since it was not that is why, because like I said, every actor wants to be a part of Bollywood.
Yeah.
But since we don't have that direct opportunity or
access,
or also like we have to wait. There's this waiting period and a lot of people can't afford to wait.
Yeah, true.
And that is why, like you also mentioned that, like जैसे television actors को फिल्मों में नहीं लिया जाता क्योंकि अभी बहुत expose हो चुके हैं. That is the whole reason why actors then end up, requesting everybody ki like, please हमें don't call us television actors or don't put us into that category.
Yeah.
Because otherwise we create obstacles for us if we want to pursue that. And that is why I feel, but now I don't care, like I am happy with my work. I have done enough television shows, but if you see my work, I've not been the bahu, like the Sidi Sadi Bholi Bali Gopi Bahu types, but
Yeah.
I've been like generation wise, I've changed. I've gotten a change. Like I've played all these feminist characters,
Strong women.
and yeah, like very strong characters, and it was very different. I played a Haryanvi girl, I played Marathi, I played Gujarati. So all these different characters that I've played on screen, it only shows that my acting capability.
Yeah.
So and I also did a film. So
Yeah.
yeah.
But how has
But
been?
now I want to pursue more of web end films.
Yeah.
My focus is there actually.
Hmm. But how has been your journey in television industry? Having no godfather in the industry or contact, it is very difficult to land up a role. और especially 10 साल पहले तो चीजें इतनी भी आसान नहीं थी. बाहर से आना, किसी के ऊपर भरोसा करना, प्रोजेक्ट बैक करना, ऑडिशंस कहाँ होते हैं ये ढूंढना, फिर उसमें काफी लोग होते हैं जो स्कैम भी करते हैं आपके साथ, बोलते हैं कि आप पैसे दे दो, हम आपको हीरोइन बना देंगे, या दे मेक अदर काइंड ऑफ indecent offers. How was your journey when you started?
Honestly, I was very smart when it came to this thing. Like if ever anybody told me like पैसे देके कनेक्ट किया, please. ऐसे होता तो आप पता नहीं कितने स्टार बन चुके होते. It is not that easy, and nothing goes without hard work.
Yeah.
Every job requires hard work, and especially the industry that we are in, especially for actors, it is a lot of hard work and a lot of patience. You have to go through auditions every single time, especially in television. No matter, I mean, this comparison is entirely wrong, I feel, because television, no matter what happens, you have to still start from square one. You still have to go through that entire process. It never stops. It never changes. कि like हाँ अब तुम स्टार बन गए हो, हमें पता है तुम्हारी एक्टिंग कैपेबिलिटी, तो अब हम तुम्हारा ऑडिशन नहीं लेंगे. No, it never happens like that. You still have to go through that process.
True.
So it's a very tough industry, and it's a lot of hard work, and there are no shortcuts to it. So if at all somebody shows you a shortcut, no, do not take it.
Right. But आपकी journey कैसी थी? What were the obstacles that you faced during your journey when you started?
So mine was, I first started giving auditions, and then I landed up doing a South film. So I started like that. I started with films. I never wanted to do television, only because it's a it's like it's an everyday job. You work every single day for 12 to 14 hours, and I just didn't want to do that. That's it. I don't have anything against any platform. That was the only reason. But then I started with South, but then I couldn't understand whether I was a good actor or what it is. And to discover that, I did television. Television is the best workshop that you can ever have.
Yeah, to hone your skills.
So,
yeah.
And I did television, and luckily for me, it was like people made me believe what kind of a performer I was, which I never believed myself.
Yeah.
I didn't know, I didn't have confidence in me, and people actually made me believe that you have no idea what an amazing performer you are. And slowly there came this point that my producer, Shonali Jaffar, she gave me a character like once. It was a Nepali watchman that I played. वो भी लड़का. And in Meri Hanikarak Biwi.
Okay.
Yeah. She was also the writer of the show. And I was like, ma'am, Nepali watchman, like what? मैंने सुना भी नहीं है नेपाली कैसे बात करते. I don't know, like how am I supposed to do this? And she's like, तू कर लेगी रे. So that confidence for a producer to have in you changed the entire thing for me. It changed everything for me, and that show actually made me believe that I am a very good performer because my producer believed in me, and like it opened a lot of doors for me.
Yeah.
as an actor, and it was amazing. Yeah, after that, right after that, Cartel and Sons happened, and that was another amazing show that I got to be a part of, where I played Sushila, who was a Haryanvi girl, and it was also based on a true story of two sisters that happened in Haryana. So amazing! Like, I have done such amazing shows. I can't believe they are television shows. And people who are actually like looking down on television should really watch these shows.
Yeah.
Television is no less, and there are all these film actors who are now coming in television to promote their films.
Absolutely. Every day they need television as a platform to promote to make their films reach out to household.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
So, yeah. But nobody should look down on television.
Did you have your share of ups and downs? Like during the beginning, were you rejected? Was there a period when there was a phase of rejection? How did you handle it?
Rejection is a part of your life if you are an actor. That is an everyday thing, because you go every single day, you take your bag, you get ready, take your bag, go out, give like 5 to 6 or 10 auditions maximum, and then you'll be like, wow, what a day. I gave like 4 auditions today, or I gave like 7 auditions today. Would it be like ad auditions or like television auditions? And that's how it used to be. I used to go for these auditions every single day, and but you will wait and wait and wait for days and days. Not a single call is going to come to you saying that, okay, you've been shortlisted, or like, shortlisted ke calls aa jayenge, but what after that?
Yeah.
So that waiting period gets frustrating after a time. And I've been through all of it.
And this went on for how many years or months, this waiting period for you?
For me, like, fortunately, it was not that long. Maximum, it would have been like 4 months. But even that, for me, was very difficult because I'm very, very impatient. But this industry has really calmed me down and has taught me to be patient a lot. So, otherwise, I'm very impatient. And for me, like, fortunately, it has only been like 4 months or so. Lockdown was the longest for me.
So, when you were auditioning and you were, facing that rejection phase, going through that rejection phase, how difficult as a performer and as an actor it is for you, because आपको अपने expenses उठाने हैं, आपको एक lifestyle certain तो जीनी है ताकि आप अपने आप के ऊपर वर्क कर सके, आपको एक प्रेजेंटेबल लगना होगा, आप ऑडिशंस के लिए जब जाएंगे, आपको रेंट पे करना है, खाना खाना है, अपने डेली एक्सपेंसेस निकालने हैं, बट यू आर नॉट अर्निंग एनीथिंग बिकॉज आप तो हर रोज जाके ऑडिशन दे रहे हो उम्मीद के साथ कि कुछ ना कुछ मिलेगा. वो फेज कैसा रहा आपके लिए?
So initially, thank God, I mean, like, I live in Bombay. I live with my family in Bombay. My family is here. I'm born and brought up in Bombay. So that is not that frustrating thing for me. It was not initially, at least, because my family was taking care of it.
Yeah.
Now that I've started to take care of it, now I know how it starts to get frustrating after a point when you have no work or you're just home waiting for another opportunity to knock your door. So, now it's very difficult, but then I do have my savings, so like whatever comes out of one show, so it goes on. So I have my savings. I just bought a house like that. So I made my priorities clear. What I want, I just want to secure myself so then I can guide myself whenever I have to wait, or if there's a waiting period, then, or if I want to be choosy for projects. So I have that freedom to do that for myself. So first thing I would always tell all these actors, like, please don't fall into this trap of like shosha karna hai, expensive phone chahiye ya expensive gaadi chahiye. Don't fall into that because I still drive my Baleno. That was my first car. I still drive the same car. I didn't buy a big car, even though I still have money in my bank, but I'm saving it.
Yeah.
That's my security. I'm not going to spend it and
Yeah.
then worry that, oh my God, ab main kya karu? So I'm not going to do that, and I would suggest that to everyone. Please don't fall under this trap. That has nothing to do with your acting job.
Yeah. True.
You are doing that for yourself. ये दुनिया बोलेगी, बोलने दो. You will have your day, one day, when you will securely buy whatever you want.
When you won't have a fear back of the mind कि मैंने खरीद लिया तो आगे कैसे survive करूंगी.
Exactly, and a lot of actors live under that fear because they spent all their money in expensive things, branded luxury things that they wanted for themselves, just so they are under this impression in front of everybody, like, oh, वो इस गाड़ी में से उतरा या इसके पास Mercedes है या इसके पास BMW है. It doesn't matter. Honestly, it doesn't matter.
Right. But Jiya, tell me, you are from Dombivli, so from Dombivli to Malad, how this एक सिंपल लड़की जिसने सपने देखे एक्टर बनने के, वहां से उठी और यहाँ, ये जर्नी कैसी रही है? क्या बचपन से वो ख्वाब था, ड्रीम था that I want to be an actor? When was that idea जो किकिंग हुआ कि I can be an actor, I can face camera? और फिर वो डोंबिवली से मलाड तक का खुद का घर खरीदना, ये कैसी रही है जर्नी?
I was actually born in Goregaon. So I'm born here only. We just moved there. I only did my schooling in Dombivli. After that, again, we moved back to Goregaon. So I have had an amazing childhood. Like, I come from a very good family, like, which did financially very well.
Yeah.
So I didn't have to worry about anything when I was little. It was after my mom and dad separated, and that is when we moved back to Goregaon, and from here my journey started.
So when was the time जब सपना देखा कि actor बनना है?
It was actually my mom who suggested that I should give acting a shot. It was never this was not my dream. This wasn't even my mom's dream. This was nobody's dream. It is now. I just gave it a shot until it became a passion, and now it's a dream, and I am living it.
Yeah, right, true. And जैसे आपने कहा कि you bought a house for yourself. How proud do you feel of yourself कि मुंबई में घर खरीदना एक सपना होता है काफी लोगों के लिए, because we know कि यहाँ के expenses क्या है. सोने की जमीन है ये, हर कोई घर नहीं खरीद सकता. सपने देखते हैं लोग कि हाँ हमारा एक घर होगा. So कितनी प्राउड फीलिंग होती है कि आपने अच्छा काम भी कर लिया है, टचवुड, अपनी जर्नी में जिस तरीके का आप करना चाहते हो. Didn't stick to playing the typical housewife जो किचन पॉलिटिक्स में फंसी रहती है. You have managed to play different kind of roles, और फिर वो करते करते आप अपने सपने भी थोड़े थोड़े जो है वो पूरे करते जा रहे हो, जैसे like buying a house. How proud are you?
I am extremely proud of myself, even though I've not taken a single vacation for myself. I rarely do that. I rarely get to go out with my friends because of all these things, because I'm always here waiting, because this is my real passion. I don't care about holidays. I don't want to go out. मुझे काम करना है. ये भूख होनी चाहिए. You have to have this hunger for work, for your passion. I am so driven by this fire that is in my bones that I want to work. I don't want to party. मैं vacation पे जाऊंगी भी ना, मुझे दिमाग में यही चलता रहेगा. I want to work. I want to work. What if I go on a vacation and I get a call that I have this? But it's not that तुम यही करते रहो. You should also enjoy your life, is what I've also realized now, because the lockdown that we had, that was one good break for me. And that's when I realized that I should also live my life along with this. But that's hard for me. I'm a workaholic and I love my job, and this is what really, really makes me happy. I just feel I will have my time when it comes, when I will take a vacation, I will go out, I'll chill, I'll relax. But as of now, I want to work.
Also, lockdown काफी लोगों को काफी कुछ सिखा गया. काफी लोगों को डरा भी गया, काफी लोगों को ये सिखा गया कि यू हैव टू मेक योर चॉइसेस, और इंट्रोस्पेक्शन में भी काफी लोगों को डाल गया। आपके लिए वो फेज कैसा रहा? क्योंकि इंडस्ट्री भी 5 महीने के लिए बंद थी, काम नहीं हो रहा था। आई रिमेम्बर उस टाइम पे कांटेलाल एंड सन्स भी सेट्स मूव हो गए थे, कहीं आप लोग शूट कर रहे थे। उस टाइम पे भी मैंने आप लोगों के साथ इंटरव्यू किया था। या सो हाउ वाज दैट फेज, कि जब डर है कि कभी भी शोज बंद हो सकते हैं, काम कभी भी रुक सकता है, वो फियर था?
For me, no. That fear is gone now. वो अभी बहुत टाइम से अभी I don't have that fear, because now is the time that I know what kind of an actor I am, and I will never stop. मैं कुछ ना कुछ कहीं ना कहीं कर ही लूंगी, because I know, I believe in myself, and I know I've worked so far, and I've worked really hard for this, to have this confidence in me कि मुझे पता है मैं घर नहीं बैठने वाली. I will land up doing something or the other, so I don't have to worry about that. ये गया, दूसरा आएगा. तो इतने सालों में इतना तो बनता है.
सीख लिया है, बिल्कुल. बट कितना डिफिकल्ट होता है जिया अपने तरीके का काम ढूंढना टेलीविजन में, व्हेन एवरी अदर शो लुक सिमिलर. एक पैटर्न चल गया तो उसी तरीके के शोज बनते हैं. आपने स्पेशली पिसाचिनी किया, जो सुपर नेचुरल जॉनर में आता है, लेकिन काफी लोग उस जॉनर को रिग्रेसिव भी मानते हैं. काफी लोग बहुत हंसते हैं, लेकिन जब वही हम ड्रामा बाहर देखते हैं, इंग्लिश ड्रामास देखते हैं, तो हम बोलते हैं वाओ, क्या क्या थीम है, क्या शो में. So what do you have to say?
I understand कि obviously यहाँ पर जब कोई supernatural show बनता है, then it's very different than Hollywood. Obviously we can't compare, because budgets भी उतने होते हैं that people also need to understand.
Yes.
If given that budget to us, obviously हम भी बना ही लेंगे Vampire Diaries.
Why not?
But that's the difference that we don't have. But otherwise, creatively, if you see all these stories and everything, I feel अगर वैसे सच में वैसे सोचा जाए, it's actually very creative.
Yeah.
Like, how did you even think of that? Because we used to be there. How did you even think of that? All these writers who are writing all these shows, it's not an easy job to sustain in this television industry where all these writers are thinking of अब क्या होगा. That's a constant thing that's going every single day for years and years. There are shows that are going on since years.
Yeah.
And I feel like hats off to the writers, they're still keeping it interesting.
Yeah.
You actually get hooked to it once you start watching it.
Yes.
तुम ऐसे ऊपर से देख के कुछ भी बोले, अरे क्या बकवास है, तुम actually देखना शुरू करो, you will actually get hooked to it.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
बट आपके लिए एज एन एक्टर या परफॉर्मर कितना डिफिकल्ट होता है कि आपको वैसे शोज पाना जहाँ पे आप कुछ टिपिकल नहीं कर रहे हो, जो सालों से चलता आ रहा है डेली सोप्स में, कि एक 2 साल बहू है, उसके ऊपर बहुत अत्याचार होते हैं, वो रोती रहती है. सो उसमें से निकलकर अपने लिए ऐसा कुछ ढूंढना जो लोगों को कहीं ना कहीं थोड़ा सा ये लगे कि कुछ अलग हो रहा है टेलीविजन में, वो कितना डिफिकल्ट होता है?
मुझे कभी वैसे रोल्स ऑफर ही नहीं हुए. पता नहीं, मैं शायद 2 साल नहीं दिखती लोगों को. I don't know, but I've always been offered like someone who's in charge, someone who's powerful, who's fighting against the society, who's fighting against people, standing up for herself, for her family. So I've always done such characters and fun characters, but never such. So I can't comment on that because I've only been offered such characters.
Also, Jiya, now that you have started मैं बोल रही हूँ न्यू जर्नी, इसलिए क्योंकि आपने वेद किया अभी, लेकिन वेड किया अभी, और भी प्रोजेक्ट्स आई एम श्योर आपके पास आ रहे होंगे या आएंगे फ्यूचर में. आर यू ओपन टू एक्सपेरिमेंट विथ रोल्स लाइक, हमें पता है कि ओटीटी में बहुत काम हो रहा है और बहुत अलग तरीके का काम हो रहा है, बहुत रियलिस्टिक वर्क भी हो रहा है, जहाँ पे इंटिमेट सीन्स है, गाली गलौज है, वायलेंस है. Are you okay to going all out and giving everything to your role if your script demands?
If the script demands, yes, but I still have my limitations.
Okay.
Yeah, that I will not be comfortable doing on screen, which I don't want to. So it's just that, but otherwise, as far as the script demands, I will definitely be up for it, because this is what I am waiting for to happen now. I wanted something that is real, something that that people can relate to, and something very real yet extraordinary.
Right.
So, yeah, just
But
waiting for that.
you have your reservations when it comes to intimate scenes and love making scenes. You have आपका वो दायरा है आपके दिमाग में कहीं ना कहीं.
Yeah.
You want to maintain that.
Yeah. There, when it comes to it, it'll like depends on the story, how it's going to be, and we'll have to like discuss that everything like to that as well, like because now there are like people are, I mean, going all out when it comes to these things. So I'm obviously not open to a lot of such.
Yeah. Also you have done, आपने जैसे बोला कि आपने साउथ में भी काम किया, अभी आपने एक मराठी फिल्म भी की है वेड, जो you know अच्छा कमाई कर रही है, बिजनेस कर रही है. क्या जब आप टेलीविजन कर रहे थे, आप बहुत सारे लोग होते हैं इंडस्ट्री में जो आपको गाइड करते हैं कि ये मत करो यार, कहाँ रीजनल में जा रहे हो आप, क्यों रीजनल फिल्म में कर रहे हो, यू शुड ट्राई फॉर बॉलीवुड, ऐसे ज्ञान देने के लिए बहुत लोग आते हैं. क्या आपको भी अपनी जर्नी में वैसे लोग मिले हैं?
मैं किसी को बताती ही नहीं हूँ मैं करने क्या वाली हूँ.
That is good part. Yeah.
I don't tell people what I'm going to do or what I'm about to do or what I'm doing. They will see it. And I know what's best for me. So I will do what's best.
Also, आपको लगता है कभी टाइम आ गया जब वो बैरियर भी एक और टूट चुका है कि देयर इज नो सच रीजनल, ये क्योंकि आजकल रीजनल फिल्म्स ही इतना अच्छा बिजनेस कर रही है, चाहे वो कांतारा को ले लो आप, RRR को ले लो, या फिर वेड को ले लो. तो आपको लगता है कि हर एक्टर को कहीं ना कहीं एक सब ब्लर होते जा रहे हैं लाइंस, एंड सब जगह काम करने का मौका मिल रहा है?
Yeah, amazing. I mean, that is the best thing that can happen, that an actor gets to work everywhere and gets to experience and test his own capability as an actor. So I think people, especially actors, should look at it as a very good opportunity that so many doors are opening for them, and they cannot just be sitting at home right now.
But is it difficult, Jiya, to sustain in the industry and find good work, especially now that you have done वेड, तो आपसे एक्सपेक्टेशंस भी होगी कि आप आगे जाके और बड़ी फिल्में करेंगे और बड़ी फिल्मों का हिस्सा होंगी, आपके फैंस को एक्सपेक्टेशन होगी, क्लोज वंस को एक्सपेक्टेशन होगी, आपकी खुद की भी अपने से एक एक्सपेक्टेशन होगी. वो फियर भी क्रिएट करता है, और क्या डिफिकल्ट भी होता है कि एक अच्छी फिल्म मिलने के बाद वो ग्राफ को मेंटेन करना?
It is obviously very difficult. I can't, even if I get an opportunity to do a film in Bollywood, it's not necessary that it'll be a hit. वो मेरे हाथ में है ही नहीं.
Yeah.
That's also like where your luck factor comes in.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but if at all I get that opportunity, I am going to grasp it. And I am going to give my best. No matter what I do, which platform I am on, I will always give my best.
But does it create a pressure?
It does. It does create a lot of pressure. I did have a lot of pressure when the film was releasing, because it was going to open a lot of opportunities for me. And I was waiting for that. So I was very, very anxious. The main reason was this. And then I was very anxious for how people are going to react to my role. And the love that I got for Nisha was outstanding. I mean, like, it was so overwhelming. Like, I met so many people who came to me and they were like, we felt so bad for Nisha. Like, where did she go? Like, why? Like, whatever. I can't talk about it. Otherwise, it will give
away the story.
So,
yeah.
Like, those who have not watched the film will it's the fun. But so they were like, second part maybe, we should have had a little glimpse of Nisha, and because we missed her, and that story was, she didn't get that love she deserved, and uska pyar adhura reh gaya, and all those who could relate with Nisha's story, they felt really bad, and their heart was so heavy by the end of it. And I felt that. So people gave so much love for my character that I played. Nisha was loved by so many people, and whoever could connect with her story um, really felt that pain, that whatever she taught her daughter, it was all about the love that she felt. It was all her Vedness too. It was all about her Ved too. So, yeah, people who could connect with her, they asked me these questions like, why wasn't she there on the in the second half? She should have been there, like a little part should have been there. I was like, I know.
But how was the experience of working with Ritesh?
So it was amazing working with Ritesh sir and Genelia. Both of them are such a ideal couple that we see, and they are adorable. What you see, it actually is like that. The way you see Genelia on screen, she is just like that off screen. And she is that chirpy girl, like who would want to like pull her cheeks and hug her. She's so cute. She's so adorable, and there's so much to learn from her as a performer. And even from Ritesh, he is an amazing performer. The way he enacts his comic timing is outstanding because he has a very good sense of humor. And there have been situations like that where he would make the entire crew laugh, and he would use all of that in his acting. And that was amazing to learn all these things from both of them. It was just a pleasure for me to be a part of that film.
Yeah, usually it happens, Jiya, that when people sign films, they go all about it, talking ये वो. आपने काफी उसका subtle way में treat किया. आप साथ साथ पिसाचिनी कर रहे थे, आपको पता था कि उसके promotions होंगे, ये हो गए. हमने आपको ज्यादा उसके बारे में शोर शराबा करते हुए नहीं देखा. Was it because of the nervousness कि पहली फिल्म रिलीज हो रही है, ज्यादा बात नहीं करनी है, let my work speak for itself, या फिर मेकर्स की तरफ से था to keep it little suspense?
No, nothing like that. I have always been like this. Whatever I did it all. That was my. I went all out. Whatever I could. I was not a part of all the promotion activities, so maybe that is the reason why you feel that. But otherwise, wherever I was, obviously I am a bit shy. So for I take time to talk and to just go all out like that. But otherwise, I did my bit. I was not thinking about anything at all. I did my bit. But
beach mein there were things written about that you were not happy that you were not on the posters. वो जबकि आपने उस तरीके से कहा नहीं था. But did you feel somewhere कि आप posters पे नहीं थे ज़्यादा? You were not part of the film promotions everywhere, like they went on Big Boss and couple of other shows. थोड़ा सा लगा कि debut film थी. Wish I could have been everywhere.
Obviously, I'm a human being. I will not lie. Obviously it hurt. Obviously it bothered me. But they are the faces who are going to bring audience to the screen. That's also a fact. So I will just have them do it their way because they know the best.
Yeah.
And I will trust that. And I did trust it. And look what happened.
Yeah.
So, no complaints. I will get what I want. Eventually. I got what I wanted from this film. And this film is going to open more doors for me. Eventually, that will give me everything. I will be in the posters one day. I will be all over the city, the country. I will be everywhere one day. So, and I will wait for it to happen. But obviously, yes, it did hurt. I wanted to be a part of all the promotions. I wanted to go on Kapil Sharma. I wanted to be on all the billboards, all the posters. I wanted my own poster. All of that was there. Obviously, it was there. Every girl will feel that.
Yeah, right. And what about now? What is your plan now moving forward? Are you going to continue striving for, doing more films, OTT projects, or you will have mix of everything, like television भी कर लिया अगर अच्छा project आ लिया. What is your plan now?
My plan, honestly, is to do more of films and web now. I really want to be a part of just films and web. If that happens, amazing. If that doesn't happen, if you see me back in television, that's because I did not honestly get what I wanted. And it's not easy to survive in this industry. And to be honest, I want all the luxury too. I want money. I want to pay my bills. I want to live a comfortable life. And I will get that out of television.
Yeah.
So I have that door open for me, and I do not look down upon television. So, but at the moment, I really, really, really want to do films and web because I know my potential and I want to test it as well. I want to enter all these doors that are opening for me. So I'm just waiting now for that to happen.
Yeah. But do you agree that television brings a lot of stability in an actor's life, because एक show जो होता है वो 25 दिन nearly 20, if you're a lead you shoot for 30 days also sometimes, so वो काफी अच्छा sustain करवा देता है. एक आपकी EMI चलती रहती है, वो कभी रुकती नहीं है. You have something.
Yeah. That is true. Television gives you name, fame, money, safety, security, everything.
Stability.
So, yeah, everything. So I think that's good. Like, that is why I said if this doesn't work out, I don't have time to waste. I am going to do television. I'm going to especially for women, we don't have a lot of time in our hands anyway. Yeah. I want to get married too. Eventually, I want to have kids too. I want to have my own family. But I also want to be independent. Even if I'm married, even after I'm married, I would always want to be independent, and I will not stop. I will have my own business one day. Something I will do something or the other, but I will not be a housewife.
So, are you ambitious, Jiya?
Extremely.
But you want your family life also with that?
Yes. Yeah, with that I want my family life as well. And nowadays you see women are doing everything.
Yes, absolutely.
And I literally women are the biggest inspiration for everybody because they are working, they are independent, they are making money, they are taking care of their house, their husband, their family, their in-laws, their children. Plus, they are making their own name out there in the world.
Yeah.
So that is an inspiration. If that's not an inspiration, then what is?
Yeah. But how difficult it is to find true love in today's time when you are working 24/7, you are on the sets, you're meeting the same, kind of people, especially for people like you and me who don't take holidays. We work so much, we love our job. So कितना difficult होता है कि एक वो जीवन साथी, सही जीवन साथी पाना.
It is very difficult. I think now the time we are in this generation that love is one of the hardest things to find, and you are extremely lucky and fortunate if you are literally God's special child if you find love.
Yeah, bilkul.
That is how it become. And I am old school. The way I love is old school. I love writing letters to. I love bringing all these little things.
Gestures.
Yeah, all these little gestures, little things. So that is what my love is, and I feel I don't know if there is that capable one to that.
Yeah, bilkul.
I know. I'll find.
Yes, yeah. I'm sure you will find your Prince Charming. Yeah. Yeah. But what about reality shows, Jiya? Are you open to doing reality shows that also give you good money and instant fame? आजकल 2-3 साल के लिए तो काम बहुत अच्छा चल जाता है रियलिटी शोज के बाद.
Oh, I know that is how it has become.
Yeah.
It did give me that I kept thinking about it. Like there was this time when I thought about it, I was like, yaar, itne saal kaam kar liye, एक रियलिटी शो ही कर लिया होता, you know, आसान हो जाता.
हाँ.
You get fame, money, everything. Budgets इस तरीके से बढ़ जाते हैं. You know, next time you approach it, like next time anybody approaches you for a project, you'll be like, budget's high already because you've done reality show. You come out of a reality show. That's it. A lot of fame. But then I don't know whether that serves me as an actor. Because I see myself on a very different. I see myself in a very different way. Like I see myself as a performer first, and then as anybody else.
You're an actor first, then a reality person.
Yeah, like there, I don't see my worth there. But if I someday do it, I will take it up as a challenge. Because I love challenges, and to be myself in a reality show is obviously very difficult. You know, like people will get to see all sides of you, and you don't know how you're going to react to certain situations, and what emotion is going to come out of you at somebody else's whatever XYZ reaction. So that'll be interesting if I ever think of it like that way, and if I take it that way, then I may do it. But as of now, I don't want to. I don't know.
Yeah, you want to act. You want to,
my real passion. Let me first do that. Then we'll think of all these other things. But I don't care if whatever fame I want to get, first I want to get it as an actor. I want to be famous for being an actor. I want to be famous for the film that she did, or the web show that she did, or whatever she did. She's an amazing actor. I want to be known for that. I don't want to be known for तुझे पता है क्या ये वो reality show में थी और उसने ऐसा बोला था और उसका ऐसा नहीं चाहिए.
बिल्कुल. Right. Before winding up, you want to say anything to the fans who have always loved you, supported you?
I am just extremely grateful for all these people who are seeing my worth, who are appreciating my work, and who are seeing the real person as well after they watch whatever they watch of me, be it a show or the film that I've just done. They are loving me the way I am in films or I am on screen, and they're also loving the way I am off screen. Who is no filter, who speaks from her heart, and who wears her heart on her sleeves, and who is not afraid to speak her heart out whenever needed. Whatever comes to my mind, I will always say it with all honesty and gratitude. So I have so much gratitude towards all these people who are showing so much love to me. I can't thank them enough. It really gives a lot of strength to me.
Yeah.
So I thank you. Thank you
so much, Jiya, and lots of love to you. More power to you. Hope you succeed in life. You bag new projects in Bollywood, in whatever field you want, whatever medium you want. May all your wishes come true. Thank you for taking out time and talking to us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Take care. Bye.
You too. Bye.